Hey everybody, it is Mike. It is Saturday. It's really Friday, but I'm doing my video on Friday, so shh. So that means it is time for the Saturday Slashback Challenge. Saturday Slashback Challenge is a fun little challenge that the HORRORman, Joe, the HORRORman, uh, puts on for us every week. He gives us a subject. We review a movie on that subject. This week's subject was easy for me. There were several that I could have picked about wacky weapons. So, a lot of horror movies, you have somebody running around with a machete or a knife, and that's pretty much how they all get killed, or a chainsaw. With this particular movie, not too many of those get used. And I am talking about the 1981 release of Happy Birthday to Me. Now, Happy Birthday to Me is one of my favorite movies. It has been for as long as I can remember. The first time I ever saw this, I was babysitting my niece and nephew, and it was on Cinemax or Showtime. It was probably Cinemax. But yeah, I had never seen anything quite like this because, like most horror movies, you know, people are just running around getting stabbed. This particular one, the deaths are pretty gruesome. So what we have is we have Melissa Sue Anderson, who plays Jenny, or Virginia. And Virginia is a troubled girl in that her mother was like a crazy drunk and jealous of all the highfalutin kids in the town. So what happens is her and her mother get in a terrible wreck on a bridge as it's going up a drawbridge, and her mother dies. And Jenny is injured severely and has to have all this surgery on her brain. So what we see is Virginia, or Jenny, kind of getting even with the top 10. But Jenny doesn't realize that it's happening because she's having these blackouts. So the wacky weapons that are used in this movie are, one, as you can see on the front, is a shish kebab. Jenny has her friend over, and they're kind of messing around and they're drinking and they're having a little pot. And then she brings out these shish kebabs, and as he's eating one of these shish kebabs, she rams that thing right into his throat. Which is one reason why I never eat a shish kebab off the stick anymore. I always pull everything off. I never did before that, but after seeing this movie, I knew I was never going to put one of those things in my mouth, so I always pull everything off. So that scene has really stuck with me. She kills another one with garden shears. There is one girl who gets her throat slit, the very first girl who gets her throat slit with her straight edge razor. We have a guy who is working on his motorcycle or whatever, and is killed because Jenny throws his scarf that he's wearing into the wheel and then revs up the engine and pretty much takes care of that boy right then and there. And then another one that's unique. We have this big blonde guy working out, and he has this person comes into, I guess we're supposed to believe that it's Jenny, and ask, he's lifting these weights, and he trades out for bigger weights, and while he's lifting, she pulls the rack away so he can't put the bar down, and he's begging her, please put that back, put that back. And what happens is she picks up another weight and drops it right on his crotch, and he gets crushed. So all of those are very unique. So I would consider those wacky weapons. I really love this movie. There's a real cool twist at the end. And yeah, overall, decent movie. If you enjoy 80s slashers, you'll enjoy this one, because this is some of the best. And I absolutely love Melissa Sue Anderson in this movie. I love her in general, but yeah. So that is my entry into Fright Friday, or to Saturday Slashback Challenge. So if you enjoy this, check it out. Join our challenge next week, and everybody have a good one. Thanks. Bye.